Yo, what's good? Hope you guys are doing fine. This is my Stam Sorc build for the new patch, Scalebreaker. This is probably one of my favorite patches so far that they've done. I don't know, I really like the changes. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's my build. I've been wearing this build since the patch came out, and I'm gonna share it now with you. I think it's really good. I mean, it's nothing special. It's probably what everyone runs. So these are stats buffed. The stam is low, but that's because I'm not running one of the sets that I should be running. Also, we have Emp, so the health is normally at 24k. That'll go down. The health will go down to 24. The max stam, I'm running Hundings right now as my set, but that's because I don't have Hulking. I deleted it like ages ago because I thought I'd never use it. But Hulking, I actually want to run Hulking now. I'm gonna farm that again because I don't like how low my stam is. It makes it kind of hard to sustain sometimes in like longer fights. But let's buff up again real quick. You got 5.3k weapon damage, 1.4k SAM recovery, 1.6 health recovery, which is decent. You got a good amount of crit, 50%. The resistances are a little low on the back, but they're better because I am running a defending bow. But this is good enough with the healing buffs. You don't really need to be as tanky anymore. As long as you have a decent sized health pool, you can survive pretty easily because your vigor totems are normally super high now. But let's get into the sets that I'm running. So the first set I'm running, you could tell obviously 7th Legion. I'm running 7th Legion on the front bar with a shock damage enchant glyph, none-honed. It's a great sword. You can run a mole. I just prefer a great sword because I normally run the setup on my DK. This is the exact same setup I run on my DK, and you already get major fracture, and from the CPU and I'm 4k penetration, so I don't bother going for a mole because the sword does more damage at that point. So I run that. I run the sword and I run the jewelry. You want all infused on the jewelry. Then I run a master's bow because the other way you can do it, if you don't want to run Hurricane on your front bar, you can run obviously a 7th Legion bow and then run whatever greatsword you want. You can run a Masters, you can run an Asylum, you can run like just a 2-piece that gives you extra more damage. But the bow, in my opinion, is gonna give you the most amount of damage. Obviously, you get a 301 damage against targets affected by a poison arrow, so that's why I choose to run it like that. You hit super hard. I'm running Bloodspawn. I don't have my Trollkin, but I also switch up to Trollkin. Rarely. I don't really like running Trollkin that much, but Trollkin is probably better for this build. I just run Bloodspawn because I prefer it more. I like the old gen. I like the 1-piece extra recovery. Also the resistances is nice. But run Trollkin if you wish. With this build you have a shit ton of fucking health recovery when you're buffed up. So as I said, I'm running Hundings. You want triglyphs on all the big pieces just to get you a good amount of health. But this, if you have, run Hulking instead. Hulking's gonna be a lot better. You're gonna lose out like 7% crit from this and like 400 damage in total, maybe even, yeah, like 400, around 400, maybe even 500 damage. But max stam will make up for it, and plus your sustain's gonna be a lot better because sometimes when you're getting zerged down and you roll dodge quite a bit, and sometimes even hold block, your stam drains really fast with having such a low stam pool. But yeah, run Hundings. I'm running Hundings. Run Hulking if you have it. And 7th, all weapon damage glyphs on the jewelry. Skills, I am running Camel Hunt on my front bar, so I don't have to pop the weapon crit pots, so I can pop tripods. Gives me better fucking sustain for my magicka, so I can dark deal more. Also, they changed it this patch, so when you attack an enemy from behind, you get Minor Berserk for 5 seconds. Which sounds good to me. This is a good damage boost because having this shit slotted just gives you 3% extra weapon damage and then the Minor Berserk, which is also really nice. And plus you can take Nightblades out of stealth, because a lot of people play Nightblades this patch. The Minor Berserk ranks up. It starts at 2 seconds, but it goes up to 5 if you have this skill fully leveled. So yeah. Executioner, they buffed Executioner. I used to run this before anyway, but they buffed it even more. They buffed it by an extra 50%. So it does 400% more damage to enemies with less than 50% health. I never really liked Reverse Slice. I've always ran Executioner, and they buffed it, so run that instead of Reverse Slice. Rally, they buffed this skill quite a bit. The 20-second duration is hard to get used to sometimes, because it is. I'm used to having it for a while. I sometimes let my rally go down, but you get major brutality from it. They changed it, and you get also minor endurance from it, so which is also very nice. It's so much easier to sustain this patch for Stam characters just because of that minor endurance. Then they changed the heal. Like this heal, you're gonna get a consistent heal every time you pop this. Maybe not if you spam it, but like you're gonna get consistent heals. Like if you let the shit drop low, you're gonna get like 25k plus heals easily on the crits with Rally. I like what they did with this thing. Obviously, I'm running Hurricane on my front boss since my 7th Legion's on this. They didn't really, I don't think they changed Hurricane. It's still the same. Gives you minor expedition and your armor buffs. Also does a little bit of damage. Dizzying Swing, they buffed this. This patch is actually super nice. Like you hit so hard. I've been hitting like 16k Dizzying Swings with this build and shit. They upped the damage by 10% on it, obviously, and they lowered the cast time by 0.2 seconds, which is not that much noticeable, but you definitely swing it faster. It's a lot easier to land your Dizzying Swings. Dawnbreaker, you can run Onslaught, honestly, but like these ultimates, I don't really like them that much anymore, because one bad thing about this patch is the cast time on the ultimates. It gets me killed like all the time. Like I can't animation cancel a Dawnbreaker. And plus, when you're 1v1ing people, honestly, on Stam characters that like run Dawnbreaker and stuff, it's so annoying because like you can't land a quick like clean combo with the healing that got buffed. It's honestly hard to if you find a good play in a 1v1. It's honestly hard to kill each other. It's like a Magsork find a Magsork basically. Like the shit doesn't end, and unless you get lucky and you get a burst on them. That's why I've been playing DK a lot now, because you got Take Flight, which you don't need to cancel or anything. It's a lot better because Dawnbreaker is still better than Onslaught, because Onslaught's too hard to fucking land. Like people see that shit coming from a mile away. I don't even have it leveled up even. I was running it on my Stam Nightblade, but since you can't animation cancel it, this is not worth it, honestly. But yeah, let's go to the back bar. We're running Poison Inject, Shuffle. They actually changed Poison Inject. Doesn't do as much damage on the Execute, but I think they buffed the damage, like it does more damage on the initial hit or some shit. I don't fucking know. This Shuffle got a nice buff. This was really nice. I really like it. Instead of 0.5 seconds per piece of medium armor worn, you get fucking 1 second of snare immunity instead of that 0.5, which is a big buff, because I normally run 6 medium on all my builds, so that's 6 fucking seconds of snare immunity, which is better than forward momentum. That's like the best snare immunity in the game now, so that's good. Dark Dew, obviously, nothing changed about this. I'm running Channeled, but honestly, like, this is good, but I switch this out as well for Shriek or Ball of Lightning a lot as well, because I really like that skill in open world, at least. Like sometimes you need to get that distance when you're getting sniped and shit. You gotta get the fuck out of there. Shriek some cover. I really like Shriek, but I've been running Channeled for like the past day now, and I do like it. I like it because whenever you're using it, you get the major protection, so you can pop your vigor and then just stop channeling your this, and then you don't take as much damage, and you can heal up easily. I'm running Temporal Guard for the... This ultimate's still glitched. It still half the time doesn't do anything, but minor protection is what you run it for. So that's the skills. Let's go into CP. I'm running 66 Warlord, 1 Siphoner. I don't have any points in Sprinter. You can only put points in Sprinter. I don't bother because I'm an Orc. That's why I forgot to mention as well. I'm an Orc. That's the race that I'm using. So you can run Wood Elf. Wood Elf is great. Also, you get more sustain, and after roll dodging, you get that 10% speed buff, which is super nice. Nord is really good as well for the extra tankiness. A lot of people complain about how squishy they are this patch, so you can go with Nord. That'll help you out a little bit. Those are the 3 main races I'd go with. Red Guard is okay, but I wouldn't do Red Guard. But yeah. Also running the Steed Mundustone. Steed Mundustone I'm mainly running for the movement speed, the 10% movement speed. It's really nice when you're kiting and like towers and stuff, because you can just walk and you'll be faster than people fucking trying to chase you, and you can just dark deal in peace. You won't get bashed or anything. Plus the health recovery does help, since we're running 7th Legion, so and I'll take away bruv. Forgot to mention that as well. That's the food that we're running. So our health recovery is a decent amount. But yeah, let's go to the CP now. 66 Warlord, 1 Siphoner, 23 Tenacity. I normally run more points in here. I want to put points in Healthy, because I do run Choking sometimes. I've only run it like Choking once, like to try it out. But I do like having a nice amount of health recovery, since they did take off the heal from the 2-second heal from Rally. So I run this to make up for it with the health recovery. I'm running 64 Mooncalf. I just want as much recovery as possible, so I don't have to run spam Dark all the time. 66 Tumbling. I run 13 Shadow Ward, because whenever you got a meteor dropping on your head, you gotta hold block, and you get hit by a bunch of shit while you're doing that when you're getting zerged down, and you fucking run out of stam quick that way. So I got some block, some points into reduction for that. I run Tactician CP on this, because they increased this shit lasts 7 seconds now. It's really nice, honestly. Like the 10% damage boost. It's way better than just running, like, you probably get like an extra 3% damage if you run like points over here. So it's not worth it in my opinion. So I'm running 81 Master at Arms, 37 Shattering Blows, 2 Physical Weapon Expert, just to get the 120 in here. I run 56 Mighty, 50 Piercing, and 44 Precise Strikes. Then over here we're running 72 Ironclad, 34 Resistant. You can run 2-piece Well-Fitted as well, and put a few more points in here as well. Because Well-Fitted is good as well, because you do roll dodge a lot, and you run around on a Stam Sorc, so that'd be nice. I run 49 Hardy, 49 Elemental Defender, 66 Thick Skinned. And that is it for the CP. I don't think there's anything I missed as well, because I'm known for doing that. To show you, I am running the Steed. This is a little buff campaign, so I do have a bit more higher stats. But we'll just show off the stats one last time. There you go. You go into Warrior also if you want. If you don't want to run the Steed, you'll be at a high amount. Like fully buffed this build, you're like at 6.5k weapon damage if you run the Warrior. Actually, you'll probably be even higher. But yeah, that's the build for this patch. I will be having another build tomorrow, and then I'll probably be having a build every day from now on, or a video of some sort, because I want to make builds for every single class. I'm just gonna try to make them different, because honestly this setup is like the best for anything if you run medium armor. So I'm gonna try to theory craft some other shit. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy your day and have a good one. Peace.